I'm late. I'm going to be in trouble. Oopsie, time ran away with me. Oh, I'm wearing the most impractical and unsafe shoes for a farm, flip-flops, and guaranteed to get your tootsies stood upon. Hello, goaties. Sorry? Oh, thank you. Goats have just had apples and oranges, which is lovely. It'll keep them happy. Oh, the dogs are out. Here we go. So today was Friday. And there we go. And it's been beautiful weather again. Hello, Wanda. I'm hurrying. I'm going as fast as my flip-flops will take me. I come in the side door. I may even open it. You coming in too? Look at you already and in position. Come on, Wands. Oh, be quiet, Sizzy. Here we are. Carlene's up and at it. But you know what you...
went that way.
She cursed, did she? That's so unlike Janine.
What?
So unlike Janine.
Right.
I'm going to pop that there for a minute. Look, that'll work.
That works.
Don't knock it.
Don't knock it.
I'm connected. Is that... No, that's not it. Look.
Nail.
There you go. You don't want that stuff.
Well, leave it.
I'll leave it, but we're not opening it online.
Let me see it. I want to see it.
What? That's Janine's.
Yeah.
That's Nick's.
That's your cards. That's the insurance. This is for Mike. That's for Nick. That's for me. This is for the insurance.
Oh?
That's the insurance, and that's your new insurance cards.
Your health insurance.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Right, you can that one though.
That's what I'm allowed to see?
It's not that you'd like to. If you'd like to open the mail for everyone to watch you read your mail, then it's up to you.
So here's this one. This is from K Ford.
K Ford.
Now that's a name I recognise.
Yes. Yes. You have to open the corners. There you go.
Thank you.
Look at the puppy.
Oh.
Look at the dollar. Look at the money. You and the Goldy Farm people are doing a fantastic job with the animals and visits to the center's case for it. Donation to Fun Fund. Keep on keeping on.
Oh.
That's very nice. There's a $20 bill on my desk too, because somebody that came here the other day, the 3 people who came, they each gave us a $20. That was 3, and I think only 2 made it to the bank, and the one is still on my desk. So I still have a $20 bill.
You can put it with that.
Yes.
That would be lovely.
Isn't that lovely? So what else is new?
Well, you went out in the job this morning.
It was a nice job.
Yeah, and it was at the school home for the deaf.
Yes, it was. It was. It wasn't. I'm always fascinated by the place.
Your husband used to work there. Is that
No.
right? No?
No, I've been going there for a very, very long time.
Yes.
When I used to do movies and things, and I come back from Boston, I swing by their place. It used to be in the old stone house.
Is that down, remember where we always drive by, you know, when we're going my route to Danvers?
Yes.
And all the cornfields around it.
Right. Well, there's that stone building. The corridors in it are that wide.
Oh gosh.
It's really
an old building.
It's an old building, and the fire hazard and all that sort of thing, I'm sure, except it's made out of stone. But they have this new building now, and it's lovely. And And they had everybody all in a great big circle.
Mm-hmm.
And everything was fine.
Mm-hmm. And you had your dogs.
I took the dogs and managed that from the wheelchair, and who behaved perfectly.
Magnus. He's lovely, isn't he?
Then she went and got the two goats.
The two tiny terrors.
And they were funny. They
Mm-hmm.
were. And she had let everybody all around let them nurse out of the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It was really very well done.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's looking for.
I do not know either.
She hasn't got a nice look on her face though, so we better let her
She's
look.
probably
on
very
her.
busy.
Right.
She'll be busy.
Right. But then there was a blind deaf person
Yes.
there. And Sizzle, which was very nice.
That
the
was
woman
lovely.
who got the idea of how big that dog was, and
Mm-hmm.
she was, she has a man who's with her.
Is that right?
Well, I don't know how many hours a day, but all the time, because he's the one that talks to her in her
And
hand.
how does so he signs into her hand.
Right.
Right. Yep. Because that must be super difficult, obviously, because American Sign Language, the visual part of it's obviously knocked out.
Yeah.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I took sign language for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I can barely do anything. But at any rate, I'm not what you'd call
Fluent.
proficient. And I do try. At any rate, I always wonder if this is a tree
Mm-hmm.
to a sign person,
Mm-hmm.
how do they think about it if they don't have the T-R-E-E? You know?
Yes.
They don't think of a tree. You know?
Yeah.
How do they visualize stuff?
I don't know. And I don't know how they it's quite fascinating.
It is.
Yeah, that's a tricky.
See, I think sign language should be the second language taught to every high school student.
Mm-hmm.
No problem.
Yeah.
They're showing much more of it nowadays with all these politicians. They've got somebody on signing. They go much too fast for me.
Yes.
But the concept is there, and it should be. There's no point in all these kids learning either Spanish, French, or Chinese, I'm told they now offer.
Mandarin, yes.
I have used sign language when German didn't work. A friend of mine, Gwen, and I, who were around Europe looking for dogs,
Uh-huh.
we ended up in a situation where we were trying to sign to somebody who I didn't understand.
Amazing, because German Sign Language.
The sign language is almost usually. There is American Sign Language, I
Uh-huh.
admit, but the concept is there, and everybody will try.
Yeah.
The minute you try and sign, everybody likes it, and they'll help you.
Yeah.
They'll help.
Oh, dear. Oh, that's good. So how many people did you see?
There must have been 25 or 30. All the staff that comes. The goats were lovely.
Mm-hmm.
The goats were lovely.
They're just full of joy, aren't they?
They certainly are, but what are we going to do when we don't have a baby animal to keep them, go around with us?
Well,
We can't take them forever.
no. Well, we're kind of hoping that they stay very pleasant.
Who?
We're kind of hoping they stay very pleasant.
Oh, that they'll stay. They'll stay.
Pleasant.
They're not going to be as cute.
No. But I think. Well, we just have to wait and see.
Well, in our whole operation, think of the animals we have that were hand raised.
Mm-hmm.
Me with my spoon,
Mm-hmm.
or Elvis with
His bottle
bottle,
and the goats.
and the goats. We need a picture of your husband walking across the yard with the goats following
I
him.
know. They just love
It
them.
really is lovely. But The trouble is, every time I get lined up, the dumpster's in the background. I don't want that. I want something nice and poetic, like green grass or something.
Well, actually, the dumpster is an essential part of the farm, you know.
I know it. Boy, do I know it.
We do love our dumpster.
We do love our dumpster.
Full of admiration and thanks for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try and get a picture of him with his little band of goats.
He's funny.
I know.
He's funny about them.
He loves them.
Yeah.
He's very excited by these goats. And it was the funniest thing because when we went to pick them up in New Hampshire, he's like, "Oh, goats, blah, blah, blah." And we parked in the wrong car park to go and meet Ashley, and Ashley was at the other side of the building in the car park. So we just walked through it was like a feed centre, so we just walked through there, and we saw Ashley coming towards us, and she's got a goat under each arm sort of thing, and he picked one up, and that was him, he was away. I was like, "All right, bye." He's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I think he had Milo. And ever since then, he's by the babies are this, the babies are that.
Got to feed the babies.
I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So he's a dab hand with goat bottles.
Yeah.
Although he did, they're on whole milk, and he was making his coffee the other morning, and he's looking at the jug, and he's looking at his coffee, and he's going, I don't know if this is the goat milk or my milk. And he's like, well, whatever, we'll just share it. Oh dear.
Well, I have a gallon of milk in my. I don't know how I got it there, but I use it in my coffee.
Yeah. Well, I tell you the funniest thing. He decided when it was really hot that he wasn't going to give them warmed up milk. He said it was too hot for them, and obviously that cold milk would be far more refreshing. And he brought it down, and they went, "Oh no. I don't think this is quite what we're looking for." So he had to come back up and heat it up. They wouldn't touch it.
That's amazing.
I thought that was quite funny.
That's amazing.
But the good thing is they're drinking water now from the bowl, and
That's the start.
and they're eating the rabbit food, obviously.
They are?
Well, yeah. Because the rabbits get all these little additives. They get flowers and they get rose hips, and the goats are like, nom, nom, nom. Can't get them to eat the goat food quite yet.
There is something I have heard that mustn't eat rabbit poo.
Sheep, they can't eat grain because it's got too much copper in them. That much I do know. I don't know about rabbit poop, though.
Rabbit poop. I think that it must have come out of Dr. Paul.
Right.
That's where
Maybe Google that in case
That's
it's
where I
goats.
get all my veterinary information.
It's but they all seem to be getting on really well.
Yes.
You know, the 2 cows, the 2 goats, and the 2 rabbits. They just seem to be coexisting quite nicely.
Yeah. I like that pasture right outside the.
Yeah, it's a good one too.
Right below the camera is what that one is. I can't see. Okay.
He's keeping the grass down.
We need some little help here, obviously. We got good 6-8 inch grass.
In fact, you'd probably be better with the goats because some of it's quite weedy.
Put them in here.
Yeah, should maybe do that.
Sure, I have the door to my apartment
Closed. Yes, you don't want that open. They'll come and eat everything in the house because that's what they're like. Righty-o. Now, can't think of what else happened today. Sophie went on the job.
Sophie did?
Mm-hmm. With you.
I could not have picked her out of a crowd.
Well, there you go.
She doesn't look like she did last week. Did she? Was it the hair?
Her hair's down. Did she have it down or did she? I don't know what she did.
I thought she was dark hair.
No, she's got red hair. Ginger hair.
Certainly got red hair today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
It does change now and again.
They both have red hair. But Ava's dyed.
No, I'm looking at the camera here.
Oh.
It came up when it said
Did it come up and down?
finish and then it.
Okay, well, there we are. Let's see what we've got in questions. Happy Friday. Yes, indeedy.
You read too quickly.
We see a lot of it is just telling you who's watching.
Yeah.
You see, it's not actually questions. We are outside, indeedy. It was Michelle feeding the horned goats, you're correct. They were having oranges and apples.
Oh, I see.
See, so it's not actually questions, it's just people, it just informs you that people are watching.
Well, there's 143 of them.
That's right. It was a good video from the job today.
Speaking of that,
Mm-hmm.
I heard that Janine did the daily doggy, and it was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
I have no idea where it is, how to see it.
Yeah, I can do
It's
that.
amazing.
Oh, yes. The goat's trying to eat the flowers. I'm afraid the signal for some reason is going in and out. I have no idea why.
Roger Reed, whoa.
Says, oh,
Well, wait a minute.
says you're looking good today. Okay.
I'm in serious trouble until they get the medicine right.
Yeah, they'll get there, fortunately. I know, I'm sorry about the signal.
What are you sorry about?
The signal's going in and out.
Oh, I thought you were sorry about my problems.
No, you've got them under control. I've got enough problems with the signal, for goodness sake.
That is true.
Yeah, Nick and his kite it again. There we go. Sleigh. It's a dumpster man we love, that's correct.
Who's the dumpster man? Is
The
he
man
on?
that comes, remember the man that comes and empties the dumpster?
Yeah.
He's great.
You watching here?
No. The people were saying they love watching.
Hey, I had a wooden holder where and I would put a $5, $10 or $1 on the end of it for him when they drove. He could
Pick it up.
I don't have that anymore. It's
All these bags of food, they do have a copper warning, and the copper warning's on because some animals can't have copper. And in fact, it actually makes sheep exceptionally unwell and could potentially kill them if they have too much copper. So that's exactly correct. And Nick is trying your goat food that you sent. It's because Jane Worley says Sophie looked different because her hair was down, not
it
up.
certainly was down.
Yeah.
Here she was talking to me over there, and I wasn't too sure who I was talking to.
Just nod.
What the hell?
No, it was Jake and Sophie that went with Carlene and Janine. The daily doggy was quite touching. We'll need to send it to you.
I've heard 2 or 3 people now have told me that daily doggy was very good. Well, I'd like to try and put it there if I get it.
Yeah, I'll send it to you and you can forward it in.
About republishing.
Oh, I think it'll be fine.
That's his problem.
I think it'll be fine. What problems do you have with medications?
What problems do I
Well,
have?
where do we start?
Where do we start? No, I've been on Dilantin for 40 years.
Yeah, that's for your seizures, isn't it?
It's for epileptic seizures, and I've had no problem with seizures, and so I don't want to change my medication.
No.
Okay, so we come down the pike, and as I get older, and we did Dilantin levels in my blood, it was found that I could live on 1 less pill.
Mm-hmm.
So I went from 4 pills to 3 pills.
Mm-hmm.
And for some unknown reason, a couple couple months ago now, I was really wacky. Not that anybody noticed.
Wackier than usual.
But my Dilantin level was 46, was it?
Yes, it was really high.
It was very, very high. It's supposed to be 10 to 20. So at that, I went through this whole rehab bit about getting that down. And theoretically, I did get it down. Although nobody ever told me I had a good test. Because the one I had the other day, it was 36 or 38 again.
Yeah.
And it could be the fact I'm on a antibiotic.
Yeah, that might have knocked it.
You can start mixing these drugs, and I don't know why I can't mix it into something that's fun.
No, because you shake, rattle, and roll, don't you?
Yes, that would be fun. That'd be fun.
So I think it's an ever-shifting balance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's so many medications, maybe. Oh, goodness, it's jumping now. I wonder, did we miss any there? No. That's us. We have answered all the questions. It is amazing. Right, what's happening at the weekend?
Well, there will be a Saturday and a Sunday.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yes. It's going to rain apparently on Sunday, which is good because we definitely need it. The grass is going crispy. Yep.
Jesus. Okay.
Yes.
When you worry about the amount of rain you get as to what it's going to cost you to feed your animals, it gets to be a worry. We need good grass growth.
Yeah, we need more grass, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, indeedy. And
what else was it?
just take the weekend as it comes, shall we? Is Heather coming?
I was going to say something, but it went right over there.
Oh, is Penny still here?
Who?
Penny.
That's what I was going to say. Penny has gone for her weekend.
Oh, that's good.
Penny lives with
Donna
and Randy in the weekend.
Yeah.
And she seemed very pleased to go with them today.
Excellent.
The funny thing was, it's not funny, I just fell apart. They live right across the street from the New England Home for the Deaf.
Oh!
So I should have called them and had them come over.
And pick her up from there.
And pick her up from there.
Well, that's good. So that'll be nice because you'll see Donna and Randy on Sunday then.
Sunday they will bring her back again.
Mm-hmm. That's absolutely
She was
perfect.
good.
Yeah.
She worked all week,
Yes.
5 days of
Yes.
5 days this week. And one of the days, she and Wanda got to playing with a towel or something that really was quite entertaining for these people. Anything would entertain them because they're really hard pressed for amusement.
Yeah, I know.
So they were very happy to have her.
Excellent. So that's good.
And the goats and the donkeys. Everybody behaved.
I know.
It was good. It's good. Okay, is that it for the weekend?
That's it for the weekend. And we'll be back on Monday.
Monday. Judy comes in on Monday morning.
Oh, she's coming Tuesday.
You're not coming Monday?
No, because she's in Michigan.
Oh, dear. Okay. I'm watching him trim the grass right next to the...
Flagpole. He's such a handy donkey.
Yes. That's a nice donkey.
He's a very nice donkey. And he was one of the donkeys that came in really very shy and nervous.
That one?
Yeah. He's such a sweetheart, though. He really is. He's very calm.
I had a small time of education of your daughter on the...
Mm-hmm.
She was standing there holding the donkey like he was going to go anywhere. I said, we're not going to go anywhere. Just let go of him.
Mm-hmm.
Just let go of him. He just stood there.
Yeah, he's lovely. Yeah. She's not very conversant in four-legged animals.
No, she's not. She got very nervous. He took one step and she got nervous.
Yeah. But she'll get there. I think,
She'll have to learn.
Yeah, but you know what the really nice thing was? you know, from living on the farm, when she went out, she said, I really see how important the outreach job is. And she said, she said it was actually really nice to see that. She said, because I don't think she had any idea what happened, you know, and I think she said it was such a worthwhile thing.
Yeah.
So there. Okie dokie. Right, so we'll be back on Monday. Monday. Yes.
And still have a $5 has to get with my $20.
I'll put it on your desk then.
In the bank department. That
Okay.
would be the green book.
Okay, no worries. I'll do that.
Okay.
Okie doke.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Look at this. Cannot do this. Oh.